Why are you not?
Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the girls' room. This is episode 5.
I literally told her.
Huh?
Instead of connecting my AirPods.
Way to go.
No, and I hear you screaming from my phone.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Okay.
But yeah, so we started a little late today, so we're gonna jump right in.
White in
and introduce our first topic of the day. So first topic is boom. This always happens to me. I'm like, first topic, boom, and I press it and it doesn't move. Like, rude as fuck.
Nah.
Okay, so the first topic is Justin Bieber slamming the car door on his wife, like closing it on her freaking
Haley
body. Haley,
it's her whole body, Sam.
It's her whole
Chill
body.
out.
Because in the picture you can see her little leg. Like, that's mad fucked up.
Yeah, like it closed on her leg.
Yeah. So we're gonna play the video for you guys, and then as always we're gonna give our opinions on it. So this is the video. I'm gonna have to like crop it a little
What up, Jay?
Okay, let's find it actually, because we didn't see it. It happens super fast. So
What up, Jay? What's up, Justin? Good morning, Justin.
This way, babe. Go down. You go on the other side.
let's go back. I wanna watch it.
What up, Jay?
Bro,
What's up,
that
Good morning,
is so
Justin.
freaking rude.
This way, babe. Go down.
Yeah, I agree.
That makes me so freaking angry. I feel like, personally, in my opinion, if that were to happen to me, I wouldn't be as calm as she was. And on top of that, she like helped him out because he was going the wrong way. She's like, babe.
So he looked dumb. It's babe this way.
Like, I would have been like, babe, go to hell.
No, I would have just let him walk and
Right.
then figure out where the hell I went. That's number uno. But number dos is I'm sorry.
It's
Number two is, why are you calling me again? Okay. Number 2. First of all, don't mind my nails. They all fell off.
Mind them.
No, mind them. My nail. I literally have 4 nails on. Can't count. 5 nails on.
She always does this.
No, but the thing is, I just needed to wait a couple of days. We're doing it this week. But anyways, one, it's super rude. I feel like if you're arguing with your boyfriend, girlfriend, even if you are like livid to the point where you do not want to see them, talk to them, you shouldn't embarrass them like this. Especially if you guys are like famous and like there's paparazzi everywhere. That is disrespectful and embarrassing, I feel.
Yes, it's so. I feel like, especially because there are like fans.
Right.
And I feel like he knows this life already, and I'm sure she does as well. Like, he knows how crazy paparazzi and like super fans can be. So why are you not trying to like take care of your wife while you guys are like traveling from car to wherever you have to go? I feel like normal people do that. Like, when even like, you don't have to be a celebrity to care about your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, getting from point A to point B safely when she's with you.
Yeah.
And like, bro, you're mad. And like, even if they're fighting, you're acting like a little ass boy. Like, oh, I'm mad at you, so I'm not gonna hold the door open for you.
Right.
Like, it's really, really corny to me.
I agree.
Like, I've never like been a fan of Justin Bieber. I don't like dislike him though. I liked his music. Like, his first song, Baby. I still like. I listened to it the other day. Like, I love it so much. Deadass. But like,
I didn't really. Oh my god! First of all, yeah, no, continue.
I don't have like a problem with Justin Bieber until
I have a big ass problem.
This slide.
I've always had a problem with Justin Bieber.
Hi, Hater Art. How are you? Thanks for logging on. And
Right. We appreciate it.
being consistent. We do appreciate it.
I always like, you know, like growing up when people were like Bieber fever, like everybody loved him, posters, everything. I was never that. Like, from very young, I did not like him. I think it's literally only because everybody loved him. I don't know why. But, like, I never was really a fan. Like, yeah, he came out with Baby. It was a catchy song. Now, I listen to, like, maybe 1 or 2 songs. now, like the new ones, but I don't stick up.
Yes, I like those, like the new ones.
Yeah, I forgot the names, but Sam, what the fuck is this?
What?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna show the camera because I don't.
I
just saw this.
Melissa was just talking to me about this too.
The dreads, like, it's just it doesn't fit him. I don't think it's cute on him
Art
at
wants
all.
us to know that he has a girlfriend from Japan. Congrats! I'm so happy for you.
It's so cute.
Oh my!
But I don't like the
mom
dreads.
is saying hi, mommy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Cynthia.
So wait,
I don't like his
let's
dreads.
see the dreads again. Put it up to the.
No, okay.
Put it up
No,
to
you
the
want to see
camera.
them again? I'll put them up for you. I'm gonna show the back of his head because what the fuck?
Yo.
Don't mind my nails, Sam. I know that's why you're laughing.
No, I'm really not. I'm laughing at you know who he looks like.
I think I'm lagging
Why?
because I'm watching it from the screen. But like, anyways,
Live or something, and something just happened. That was weird, right? Did you see that? Something happened. But yeah,
The
I saw
glitch?
one where he was like on live and he was like, "Oh, she didn't look this good. I would have gotten rid of her a long time ago," or something like that. Like, you're mad fucking rude. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I just feel like he has still a lot of growing up to do, and I just don't like him. Like, obviously, I don't know him as a person. From what I see, though, I do not like him.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. But sadly, he is a Pisces like me. But yeah.
Oh, is he a Pisces?
He's sadly a Pisces,
Ew.
yeah.
Okay.
But that's not Pisces behavior. So I don't know.
Toxic, yeah.
Okay. No.
So we're gonna move on to our next slide. Okay. Did you want to introduce this one?
Sure. So what's her name?
Suki.
Nah. I don't want to say it wrong.
Don't be shy.
No, Sam, what's her name?
Suki Hana. That's not hard.
Okay. No, but I would dead ass mispronounce a name and it'd be the most basic name ever. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, so she tweeted, right? This is Twitter. She tweeted, "It's okay to make a person get tested before you sleep with them. Don't ever feel uncomfortable asking." I agree. I feel like anything that is going, like anything that has to do with your body, you know, like your health, your just anything with your body in general, you should have a say. You should like know ahead of time about anything, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't know, there are some like really slick people around this world who like would just sleep with people just because, I don't know, they're mad that they have something and they just like want to go around and just be mad at everything, you know?
Yeah.
Or like they just don't care enough and they're just like, well, let me just still do it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
don't get tested regularly, which is gross.
Right. And I feel like I agree with this. Like if you should ask. I feel like anybody should ask. Boy, girl, like,
yeah, and I feel like
it's
you
your
should not
body.
Get offended, like.
Right. I feel like that's something to normalize.
Not somebody, but like if I were to like, whatever. If somebody were to ask me to get tested before we were like intimate or whatever, I would not get offended. The fuck. And I feel like
you just have to be understanding.
Getting offended is like a red flag.
Right.
Like, I'd be like, why are you offended by that? What the fuck? That's weird.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think that it's weird. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nah. I want to be part of the conversation.
You're out of the conversation. Sorry. But yeah, so I agree. Don't ever feel uncomfortable asking because, bro, it's your body at the end of the day. Like, if they're trying to make you feel bad, if they're trying to, like, be mean, if they're trying to be, like, a bitch or, like, rude about it, and you be like, you're like, okay, fine, you don't have to get tested. When you guys, or if you guys go your separate ways and you end up catching something off of that person, you're the one who's going to have to deal with it. Your body's what's going to be going through it while they're, like, moving on and infecting other people. Whatever. So, yeah. And also, even if you're in, like, a committed relationship where it's just you and another person, it's still good to get tested. You know?
Right, because
like,
you just never know.
You just never know, yeah. So, yeah. I agree with this, Suki Hana. I'm here.
Okay. Do you want me to introduce the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was a tweet. I don't know if this guy is famous or not. I literally live, when I say I live under a rock, I live under a rock. So I would be reading tweets. Okay, but I would literally be reading tweets or looking at a picture and I'd be like, eh. Or like I'll like have a comment about it and someone would be like, that is literally Beyonce. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, oh, okay. But anyway, so this is a tweet that I've seen. And it says, as a man, I do not like changing my daughter's pamper, touching her private part. Right?
Yeah.
Don't. It's like blurry, but like I feel like I can read it.
No, it looks really clear.
Okay. So what do you think about this? I feel like if you already have, like, it's not a problem changing your daughter's diaper if you're her father.
I agree.
But if you have these thoughts, that's a red flag to me.
I agree.
You know? You shouldn't be thinking that way. And if you are thinking that way, there's something wrong there, you know? And I feel like why not change? That's your daughter, though. Like, there's nothing inappropriate about changing her pamper unless you make it that way.
Yep, like, unless you, like, sexualize it. Because, like, it's literally a baby.
A baby.
And besides the fact that it's a baby, it's your own baby. And you're literally changing her pamper. So you have, like, a motive as to why you need to be doing that. You're literally taking care of the child. It's only weird if you're doing it for no reason, if you're taking off, you know, like, with intentions that only you know. But, like, this is not, I just feel like this is such a weird way to think. Like, oh, I'm not going to change my child's pamper or whatever because she's a girl. Like, regardless of, like, her being a female or a male, it's your child, you know?
Right.
And if you don't change, so what are you gonna do? Let her get diaper rash? And like take her to the
and then what? You still have to
I didn't want to touch the doctor. She's a girl.
But then after that, there's like you have to put treatment on the diaper rash. So like, are you gonna sexualize that?
Casey said, "Hi guys. There's so many wrong things with this post."
Hi.
What's wrong about the post? Wait, this one about the pamper?
Yeah, the one about the pamper, I guess.
Okay, so I want to hear like his,
like, a man's perspective.
Exactly, because I feel like a lot of men have this perspective,
like the
I've
same
heard this often, and to
right,
me,
growing up,
like, crazy. And also, if you don't feel comfortable, like as a woman, if you don't feel comfortable with your baby's father changing your child's diaper, like it's your child together, that's a red flag OD. Because like this child is not a sexual partner, it's not a romantic partner, it's not a potential partner, it's literally a child that has no type of sexual energy at all. It's just like wham wham goo goo gaga, I'm a baby.
Alright, so it's boop boop boop. We're
done. I'm ready.
No, I agree. Right, but while we wait, I think, you know, because what they do is they pop in, comment, they leave, and they pop back in another, like, fake supporting. Don't like it. Anyways, so with this post, there was another, like, someone commented under this post. It is blurry on my phone, so, like, excuse me. But somebody said, why? And they responded, it just don't sit right with me. It's a psychological thing. I don't want her to get comfortable with no dude touching her private parts, not even me. And then they responded back, they continued saying, or opening her legs. And so the other person responded back, understandable. And then they responded back, another thing I want her to, it's so blurry. Another thing I want her to always have visual of a woman, her mom, doing it so she can know it's wrong if her uncle or some sick ass man tries to touch her and she won't feel comfortable with it. And then they responded, facts, you ain't wrong at all for wanting some insight.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's short.
No, yeah.
I feel like that reasoning is so dumb only because him saying, I don't want her to get comfortable with a guy, one of her uncles or whatever, touching her. as if men are the only people who molest and sexually assault. Like, women also can be sick in the head and touch little girls as well,
or little boys,
right? Or little boys. And so I think that they should be teaching their child, like, you shouldn't be touched in general,
right?
By anybody who you don't want them, like, you know, like, unless it's your mother or your father to care for you, because like I said, even parents can sexually assault and molest. So that I think that little comment, like, oh, so she doesn't get comfortable with a man doing it. So what? She's gonna get comfortable with a woman doing it, and then when she's sexually assaulted by a woman, that's gonna be okay to her, you know?
Right.
We have 2 comments. You want me to read them?
Yeah, read them.
Okay. Casey said, as a father, you shouldn't even think like that. That's your child. That's mad weird to even think like that. Caso cerrado. He said, why have kids if you're gonna think like this? And then Anonymous69 said, no parent should feel this way about changing their child. That's weird to even think like that. I don't want her to get used to a man touching her privates or opening her legs. What the fuck? Exactly.
I agree. But I feel like as a father, you should not be thinking. I agree with both of them. I agree that you should not be thinking like that, and you shouldn't, like, feel weird to even do something so basic and so, like, natural, you know, to humans. Right. To clean up after your own baby. And I just feel like at that point, then it's up to you as a parent to let the kid know, like, it's only okay for me to change your diaper, you know? Nobody else should like, me personally, I should feel comfortable with whoever I have a baby with changing the diaper. I would not feel comfortable with an uncle or cousin, so I would let my kid know they can't change your diaper. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. I'll, like, express it to them. I'll teach them right from wrong, obviously, about, like, your father is supposed to only change your diaper. Your uncles are not supposed to, like, touch you or do anything. If you need to get changed, go to, like, your grandma or something. You know, like, someone I really, really trust. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I feel like as a parent, at that point, it's your job to teach them for certain people not to do it. But it's okay for you to change their diaper, nothing else. You know what I mean?
Right. It's just giving me, honestly, it's giving me predator vibes. Like,
that he's even. I think this is a red flag for this man in general. Like,
yeah, and like I feel like men who think like this as well.
No, of course.
And I think it even like, to take this post a little further, I've even heard this when it comes to bathing the child. Like, they're like, oh, I won't bathe my daughter because I'm not gonna wash her private part. Like, what? That's so odd to me. Child stinking.
Right. And if after that, like,
wash them.
Because you don't feel comfortable washing a baby who knows nothing, you know?
Literally.
But now it's like putting the child's health at risk because now she's not getting washed or getting the proper care that he or she needs.
You can't decipher what is, like, sexual situation over a regular, like, parenting type of situation.
Right.
It's like, bro, those are 2 completely separate things.
Right.
It's like, bro.
And I would feel what?
I'm, like, thinking about it, like, when this guy or guys who think like this, like, what happens when you get old, right? Or when your parents get even older, like your mom, and you have to take care of your mom. Let's just say, in a situation,
right? You're not gonna wash her, take care of her.
You can't, right? Because you can't control yourself. And, like,
that makes no sense.
It's weird. Like, that just blows my mind. It really does.
Right. And I would high key feel not offended. I would just feel some type of way if the person I'm having a baby with comes at me because I'm asking them to change a diaper and they give me this weak ass excuse or this response in general. You know what I mean?
She's a girl.
I would feel like I don't know. I would feel like I don't want them around my kid. I wouldn't want to be with them after that because now I'm putting, like, it's the vibes that this one post is giving me that I just don't like, you know? And if someone came to me talking like this, I would not want them around me or my child at all.
I agree. As Akia said, this is, like, extreme vibes, which I agree.
Yeah, which I agree. You're disagreeing with everything today.
I agree. I really do, though. I want to know, like, besides that weak ass excuse that the person commented, I want to know, like, what is a real excuse as to why men aren't comfortable with this, but I feel like the guys who are on here disagree with this, so we're not gonna get that today. But I would like to know what is the reasoning, you know?
Yeah.
That
I just feel like maybe that makes sense in their head, right?
Yeah.
So I just feel like maybe, I don't know, but maybe either one, they're already having these thoughts, you know what I mean? So like it's best for them to like express it now, or like, you know, it be now that we know about it, so that later on, like, I don't know, like I'm trying to like put myself in their shoes,
maybe
or
like
whatever.
temptation, like they're having these thoughts, and so like,
or like, sorry,
it's okay.
or like growing up, I remember like I was the only girl growing up, so like it was very known that I couldn't be around certain people, you know? So like maybe growing up in their heads, they're like, okay, girls with girls, guys with guys, we do certain things, you know what I mean? So maybe it's already in their head, because growing up for me, since I was the only girl, like, not that I couldn't play with my brothers, but I couldn't play with them, my cousins, and like, you know, all together, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't do certain things like that by ourselves. And like growing up, I understand it now, like I have my own opinions about everything now, but like maybe for some people that they just stick with that mindset and they just roll with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. It's just really weird energy, weird vibes, and I'm not here for it.
I agree.
All right, let's move on over. Okay. So, okay, wait. Anonymous69 says this is just a full-blown pervy mentality. I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's like red flag, predator vibes. So next slide, next situation. I'm sure that some of you guys have seen this TikTok with...
Not me, apparently.
If you live under a rock. But
literally,
Selena Powell and Slim Danger made a TikTok, like the little trend, what's it called? I'm passing the phone to someone who blank. So I'm gonna play the video for you guys, and then we're gonna talk about it. Let me make it full screen.
I'm passing the phone to someone who betrayed their baby daddy, Chief Keef, for 6ix9ine.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who faked the pregnancy by Offset.
I'm passing the phone to someone who took on Odell Beckham Jr.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who was in love with academics.
I'm passing the phone to someone who broke up Addison Rae and Bryce Hall.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who's still money bag you.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who's still money bag you.
I'm passing the phone to someone who's still Tristan Thompson.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who just fucked Soulja Boy.
I don't want to play anymore.
Draco.
So, corny behavior. Angelica, do you want to give your opinion?
From what I know about these, I think this is very childish. I feel like very messy. How old are they?
Old. I don't know. That's a good question.
Like 30 or 20s?
I don't think they're in their 30s. Maybe if they're late 20s.
Like late 20s. I still feel like at that point you should stop being messy. You should stop being like childish. You know, like let people move on, or like just move on yourself, because it seems like they're stuck on something that, you know, like they can't move past something. So instead they're just gonna be bitter and like messy and cause problems around.
Yeah,
whatever, you know.
We got a comment, but it's not coming in. It says rappers, like, why do rappers even smash these ugly, passed around the whole United States, infected ass broads? Oh my god.
That is true.
I don't even know who said that, though, because I can't even see the
No, but I agree. But why do they mess, like, rappers, singers, they mess with the same people? Like,
it's so true.
What is that about?
And it's embarrassing, bro. Like,
literally.
And like the thing is that like blows my mind is that I know that Selena Powell, I know the Slim Danger girl, she was like messing with 6ix9ine. It was like a little messy situation. But from what I know, Selena Powell, she has what's her real name? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, she's known for like going around and doing this, like having sex with mad rappers who are married in relationships and then exposing them. And so she's known for doing this, so why continue to mess around with her? Unless she's lying, which she was. I think she did. I think in the video they said she faked the baby by Offset or some shit. So, like, she does lie. But like, I don't know, it's just really fucking corny, and it's just like looking for clout. They're chasing clout, and I don't know. It's just like, ew, it just gives me nasty energy. I'm not here.
And when was this video posted?
Like 2 days ago or like 3 days ago.
So I feel like they can't even stick with the trends. I feel like this trend was like so last month.
Yeah.
Even though this month just started, but like still.
Well,
I feel like TikTok with trends move on so quick.
fast, yeah. I feel like this, the Slim Danger girl, she like came on a radio, like a podcast radio show thing, and she like said that she had sex with Tristan Thompson like recently, and then that like kind of took off. People were like dragging that situation, so like they went and they made this video, and it's like, bro, it's just like, I don't know, it's just really corny. And like, I always say this, like, if you're in a relationship, you're a guy and you have sex or you cheat on your girlfriend, it's not the girl's fault, it's your fault. But in this situation, like, now you're being messy and you're being corny about it, you know?
Right.
Like, I feel like personally, if she would have just had sex with Tristan Thompson and went out and said like, oh yeah, I had sex with Tristan Thompson, he said he wasn't in a relationship or whatever, it's really, she's not like the problem here. She's kind of like not the victim, but like she's not the issue. But then to go and try to like be funny, make jokes, and just drag the situation regardless of who it is mad corny to me.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
Now you're the problem, because now it makes it seem like you went after him and you tried to have sex with him and make him cheat on his girlfriend for a reason, and that's corny.
Yeah.
And he's corny too, but he's not the one
He's
making
corny.
TikToks and being like extra.
I agree.
Because I don't know. And on top of that, what is the work? Like, look at the girl on the left, Angelica. Like, what is going on here?
It looks like she got really bad lip fillers. Her cheeks are filled out. Like, too much makeup. Really heavy on the... I don't know. And then the other girl, that's for sure a wig. Like, for sure, no? No?
Yeah, I think it is. But...
I don't know. I just feel like when girls and rappers or basketball players or, you know, people that are in that... famous people.
Yeah.
When they mess with the same girls, they literally, like, no offense, I am not one girl to, like, talk another girl down. Like, I'm not, for a fact, I'm not. But they really be ugly. You know what I mean? Like, they really, like, ooh. And then they treat the really ugly ones mad faithful, and then the really pretty ones that are, like, will do anything for them, mad trash. And then they, like, stick up for the ones that like are mad and messy like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand the hype about certain girls that they like are in their circle.
Yeah, and
I
get it. And I feel like even if you're an ugly girl and where was this gonna go? I like lost my train of thought.
Yeah, exactly,
Like,
Sam.
I was basically gonna say that like never mind. I forgot.
What, even if you're an ugly girl, you could have a really beautiful personality? Is that what you were gonna say?
Yes, exactly. But like they're clearly
No, I agree with that.
They're clearly
No,
not even
that's
trying
not
to
what
give
I'm
that
saying.
energy. No, I know.
No, Sam. I got this.
That's what you meant.
It's I got this. No, you could obviously be a beautiful girl with a hideous personality, like trash, or like an okay or like not so pretty girl or guy, and like have the most amazing personality. Like, everybody would like, your energy is just good, you know, and people want to be around you. There's obviously things like that. But from what I'm seeing from them and from other celebrity girlfriends or whatever, they have really bad personalities and bad intentions going out there, you know?
I agree. Very nasty.
So I'm just going by that.
Even more ugly, like.
Right. Like, if you could be mad beautiful and if you could act like this, and now you're really ugly to me.
Yeah.
Like, you could be 10 out of 10, bro, and you're disgusting.
Like, if the girl on the left was like a beautiful person on the inside, and not that, I'm not saying that she's not, but from what she's showing the world, it's like, ew. But if she were, then like, I would look at her in a different way. Like, oh, but she has nice cheekbones, or she has really pretty hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, if she were a nice...
No, I know what you're
person.
saying.
You like look for the good and like
Right.
oh, she's such a beautiful person inside and out. But like, what the fuck? Like, this is like ill. What the? I can't even deal. And like, we're not for putting other women down, but like, they're the ones putting other women down.
Right.
Is what.
And I feel like we're just basically just talking about like what they're showing us as viewers, you know? Like they're putting these videos out there and what I see are messy people who can't get over things, are very childish, can't grow up, you know? Like and that just makes them look really ugly. So but I am again not one to put women down before I get dragged all over the media.
It's the media.
Again. No, I'm kidding.
And at it again.
No, and at it again.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the next topic at hand. Okay. So, Jellica.
So, I saw these. I don't know. Is this recent?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen this before. I don't know why. But anyways, Blueface missed his son's birthday for a stream, bro. I'm in tears. Okay. So,
wait, let's play the video.
You want to play the video?
Yeah.
Damn. You thought I was going to just talk over it? Damn.
And embarrassing me in front of every fucking
I'm
body.
not. I'm sorry. I'm on my way, alright?
You keep saying you're sorry, but you keep...
Because I'm on Twitch. You're cussing me out right now. Alright, guys. Hello? I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
You want me to let you down?
Huh?
You want to walk you down?
He looking concerned.
Okay. Go ahead, Angelica.
I feel like first of all, how old is his son? Do you know?
I think
like,
he's
like,
small.
Like 5 and younger?
Probably.
I feel like any year for your child's birthday is very crucial, you know? Like, I feel like you should be very attentive and be there. But especially if they're super young. Like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, but they will remember. Like, that's not the point, I feel like. I feel like the point is you're making memories. You're, like, watching them grow, you know? Like, this is a milestone for your own baby. And for you, because this means, like, oh, it's my 5th year being a parent, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like, pictures. You're not going to be a part of pictures. Or, like, whatever. Memories. People are going to talk about their 5th birthday, 2nd birthday, like, whatever. And, like, where are you to put your input? Like, you're his father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like for a stream is, like, not that serious. I feel like he has enough money to miss a fucking day. Like, his son's birthday especially, you know?
Yeah, I agree. That would be my point. Like, I was telling Angelica earlier, like, even if this was for money, like, let's say he was going to make money off of the stream, like, he has enough money to take the whole day off. And be there for his son's birthday. And I feel like, I don't know if this was just like his birthday party or his actual date, like that he was born. But either way, I'm sure this party was planned before this, like before they asked him to be on this stream. And it's like, and on top of that, I think what like kills me is like, making me upset is like his nonchalant, it's a joke, ha ha ha.
Oh my god. Yeah,
like,
that upset me so much. Like, he's like, okay, I'll be there. Like, smiling with his friend. First of all, the guy on his right, or like the one with the white shirt on our left, he was like, so do you want me to walk you to your car? Like, he was like very on point with things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Blueface was like, oh, I have 5 more minutes. Like, what do you mean? That's your son's.
You want to know why? It's because his little ego.
It's with friends. And no, but he's with his friends. He's online.
Exactly,
it's recording.
If he was alone,
it's a show.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's just, it makes me so angry. Like, if I am going off, like if I call my boyfriend and I'm going off on him, and his, first of all, I'm on speaker, that's gonna piss me the fuck off. And if he's with his friends and his friends are laughing at what I'm saying,
I am going the fuck off on him.
And I'm going to expect my boyfriend to check his friends. Like, yo,
well, I'm gonna
don't
go
laugh
violate.
at my girl. I mean, I will violate, but like, I'm not in person. I'm just on the phone.
What?
As a kid, well, he looked concerned, but he put it in quotations, so probably like being sarcastic. sarcastic.
Yeah.
Like, he did not seem like he gave a fuck. And it's pissing me
No,
off
it does, and
that
it
he's
shows.
allowing his friends, I don't know if these are his friends or what, but he's allowing them to, like, low-key laugh a little
Like,
bit.
laugh at her.
And that's so disrespectful. And then you're gonna hang up and laugh with them. That's mad fucking cool.
And then on top of that, he's not even getting up right. Like, he's just like,
He, like, got more
I have 5
comfortable in the
minutes.
chair. Like,
Right. Smiling, giggling. I would, like, if this was me in that position, first of all, if I call my boyfriend and I'm mad, I'm, like, talking to him or whatever, and he's giggling and his friends are giggling, and I know at that point that I'm on speaker, I'm gonna violate you. Like, why do you think that that's okay? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that gets me upset. Especially if I'm talking, like, this is your son. You don't look cool. Like, to him, he thinks it's cool. Like, he's that guy or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I see is, like, I don't want to say it, but I won't say it, a bad parent. Because, like, why are you not at your son's birthday?
Right. Why is this
Like, I feel like all my birthday parties growing up, both my parents were there.
Yeah.
You know, they were always there for every birthday party that I had. And it's like, I know that now as an adult. Like, even if they thought, like, oh, she won't remember this, oh, this won't matter in a few years. Like, I know that now. I recognize it. And I, you know, like, I have memories about that. I have pictures. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. It's just.
And I was
selfish.
also told that he was
By who?
at the party, by Melissa, that he
Oh.
was at the party, and then he left the party to do this stream, and then for a couple hours, and he was gonna come back. But like I said, what is more important? Like, a fucking stream, bro?
What is a couple hours, though?
You're
Like,
leaving the birthday party to go and spend like 2 or 3 hours at this stream.
do you know how many kids he has?
No, I don't know that. I didn't even know he had kids, to be honest.
Really?
Really, really.
Same, I live under a rock and I knew that. But
I didn't know
anyways.
he had kids.
No,
But
I
yeah,
just,
it's corny as
I
fuck.
would be, I would be so upset. I don't think, it doesn't even depend how old the baby is turning. It just like, I don't know. You should just be there, bro. Very fast, you should be there. Like, ugh. And it just sweats me. And there's a lot of people like this too that just miss their baby's birthday to like hang out, or because they won't remember them, or because holidays, they won't be at a family event. They'll rather go drinking with their friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong? This is your baby's first Easter or New Year's or Christmas, and you don't want to be there. Like, I don't know.
It's just really irks me. Like, this deadass put me in a bad mood. Like, I'm tight now.
All right, so you want to stop the live?
Yeah, let's stop the live.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go next before I get fucking pissed off. Okay.
Okay.
So this one is a tweet, I believe. It was a tweet.
Was it?
Anonymous said he has one son and he is clearly a very bad influence. I agree.
I agree.
So it
Stay in your lane.
Sam, as a man, your feelings don't matter. Suck it up. And the question is, what do you think about men showing emotion?
Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I feel like this is a very toxic way of thinking.
Mindset,
yeah. And I, like, the thing though is that I can understand why men would feel this way because of, like, the way that society is towards men in general, and even little boys. Like, when little boys fall or hurt themselves and they're like,
be a man, suck it up.
Yeah, suck it up. You're crying like a girl. Like, that is
Right.
very toxic. Or, like, I was having this conversation last night too. Me and as the kids were watching a TV show, and in the show, the father had to leave to, like, go work or something, and there was somebody telling the oldest son is like, what, probably 11, oh, you have to be the man of the house now. And, like, I feel like that's so toxic to me. Like, I get like what the message is supposed to be, but it enforces stuff like this, feeling like I can't have feelings. Like, you know, I have to be tough, and, like, my feelings don't matter. Even if I were to have them, they don't matter. And I think that's bullshit. I feel like men need to show, men need to show more emotion. They should show more emotion. There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with...
It's human.
It's literally human. We know, like, even if you're trying to hold back your tears, it's so easy to tell. And it's like, it's causing more damage to you than what it is to your appearance or your reputation or whatever. Like, who cares? Cry.
Right. And I feel like I personally like would rather my man or my son or my brother or my father to show me emotion, you know? That's showing me that you care about whatever is hurting me or whatever we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that you're not showing emotions, that would want me to distance myself low-key about expressing anything to you, you know? So I feel like instead of trying to have this, like, robot way of, like, presenting yourself, like, I have no emotion, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would rather you show emotion. Show me that you're crying. Show me that you're happy. Show me, like, what you're going through. You know what I mean? That, to me, especially if you're doing it in front of me or through text or whatever, it shows me that you trust me enough and I'm seeing this other side of you. Like, you're trusting me to be like, I feel like it just brings you closer, basically, you know?
I agree with that.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with men showing emotion, because like I said, it's a human thing. And I grew up with my two brothers and they cried all the time, and they swear they, like, I don't care. First of all, they literally would cry for, like, the littlest things. Like, yeah, they were babies, but, like, it just shows, like, something was put in their minds, you know? Like, something about to not cry anymore, like, to not show what they're feeling anymore. Like, it's just, like, I don't know. I agree with this being a very toxic mindset, though.
As a kid said, I feel like you gotta be tough as a man in front of others because they're so easy to judge and they'll definitely drag that. I prefer to confide in someone I trust and express myself. Like, I feel like as long as you're expressing yourself and your emotions, in general, it doesn't matter if you do it in front of 100 people or one person. I don't like I feel like I understand why a man would feel like hesitant to cry or express emotion in front of a lot of people because, like, judgment, you know, and people like, oh,
of course.
But to not do it at all to anybody because you're too tough, you're a man, that's a problem. So yeah, I agree with that. I feel like whether you prefer to do it just to one person or to a lot of people, whatever works for you, it's okay.
I feel like as long as you're
there's just one more comment that I was gonna read.
Go ahead.
But if a man, as a kid said, but if as a man you show emotions to the wrong people, especially for younger men, it's hard. People will take advantage of that.
I was gonna say, I feel like you, like you said, it doesn't matter if you show it to 101, whatever, the world. As long as you show your emotions to the person that it matters to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, if me and you are arguing, and I'm gonna go to my boys and I'm gonna be, like, crying to them about it, like, that's the wrong person you should be showing your emotions to. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
You know, like, I feel like it's okay to show your emotions. You don't have to do it in front of everybody, but as long as you do it to the people it matters to, or, like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Then it should be okay. Like, it should be okay to show your emotions all the time, but, like, the way that society is nowadays, or it has always been, actually, is that men should just suck it up, don't cry, be the head of the household, or whatever, you know, like, just man jobs or whatever. And I just feel like I feel like women now are slowly changing that, though, to be honest. I feel like some men are showing more of an emotional side. And when people, like, when I meet a person and they're, like, more emotional and it's not something that I'm used to, I don't think I judge them. I think I actually, like, I feel like a better connection. Yeah, I respect them, and I feel like a connection, like, oh, this person could, like, I could talk to this person and I could get an authentic answer or response, or we could, like, have a really good conversation or, like, vibe, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I agree 100%. As the kid said, why would I do it in front of people that I know are going to judge me, you know? Which I get that as a reasoning as to why men don't show emotion, but like I said, like as long as you have someone that you can vent to, then you know I'm here for it. But like if you're holding back tears in a room full of people who you know are gonna judge you, I don't think that's a man thing. I feel like that's just a human thing as well. You know, like I don't know, like if you're in a room full of people who don't like you and something makes you cry, you're low-key not gonna want to cry because you're gonna like, oh, they're gonna think this, you're gonna think that, whatever, you know. I don't think that emotions. All right, never mind. I
don't think we should put emotions or a gender on showing emotions. That's what I was about to say, yeah. No, because if that was,
you said it better than that. What I was
how are you gonna say it?
I was gonna say I don't think emotions are only exclusive to women.
Oh, okay. Well, I said, and you said I said it better. I don't think gender should be a specific, like emotion should be on a specific gender.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I feel like that's a very older mindset. Because I feel like nowadays, like I've met more men that show emotion who are not afraid to cry or whatever, or not even cry. You don't always have to cry. Just express yourself more. I see that more than what I have growing up or like towards like the people I were around. And I feel like if you are afraid of getting judged by people that are in your room or in your circle or whatever, like if you don't have somebody that you feel that is close to you and you don't think that you could express yourself, I feel like there's something deeper than just like, oh, I'm a man. You know what I mean? Like I don't cry in front of people. There's just something within that relationship, if that makes sense.
I agree. As Zakia said, I agree with that. But the post is about men and it is super old school. Yeah, I feel like sorry, I'm getting a call. Yeah, I feel like this post is about men, but like the conversation. What we're trying to say is that like conversations like should men show emotion, should men cry, should men like that. Those shouldn't even be questions because crying and having emotions is a human thing.
Right.
And,
like I don't think that you could just shut that off.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that it's a question directed towards men just shows that like men aren't like, it's not socially acceptable for men to be emotional, and that is the problem, I feel.
Right. I agree.
But yeah, I hope that like as we go on as generations and as we raise like little boys up, it will shift into like
right. I feel like maybe this generation will be the one to like break some of society's rules or whatever.
Toxic ass rules. I agree.
And to cancel Samantha this year. Anyways.
Why? Why? No. Alright, we're gonna go to the next topic. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this one. So I just learned about this and I thought it was really interesting to put into the slide. It's a 2-slide situation, so we're gonna explain the first and the second. So basically, the girl on the right, she is an artist. I'm not sure exactly where she's from, but she is an artist. And the guy on the left is her fiance, and they were together for 8 years, I believe. Yeah. So Drake, I guess she caught his attention, and he wanted to sign her as an artist. He wanted to work with her, do some projects, whatever. So he flew her and her fiance out. This is a story, allegedly. This isn't like an article or nothing. This is just from what I gathered. He flew her and her fiance out to work for her to work with her or whatever. And then allegedly he like slept with her, the girl, or something happened that made them break up and there was some type of infidelity or whatever. So in the next slide, I'm going to show you guys what the guy put on Instagram. So he said, imagine having the most beautiful, supportive, and faithful relationship 8 years long with an engagement and wedding planned. A beautiful woman on your side as a ride or die. Then this major opportunity comes and a world star calls your fiance to sign a record deal. flies you both over, and then out of nowhere, all the trust is vanished with knives in your back and in your heart. Imagine. So I feel like this implies that she maybe like did something with Drake. It doesn't like have to be Drake. It could be like somebody on his team, or it could be like somebody she met there. But I don't know. Like just the way that he worded it in his caption makes it seem like it was something like Drake involved.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion actually?
I don't know. I feel like if this is true, which from what he's saying it is true, 8 years is a really long time, by the way. I don't think after 8 years you should be risking anything for that, like to like ruin your relationship. I feel like if it is her fault, then that's very selfish on her part. If you have 8 years, you have an engagement, and your wedding is already planned, that's very selfish, I feel. Like, you know? Yeah. I feel bad for this guy, to be honest. Like, I could not imagine, like, his mind right now. Like, I wouldn't know what to think, you know? Like, I wouldn't know how to feel, what to do, what to think. Like, someone I planned my whole life with, 8 years I've been with, you know? Like, and now, like, this is not going to work out. What do I have? Like, you know, like, I don't know, bro. Like, things like this just, like, get me upset, like, too, because, like, when someone, like, spends so much time with you, or, like, they invest so much time with you, because I feel like a relationship is low-key an investment in a way, where, like, you both are, like, like, you guys are both taking, like, I don't know. I just really feel bad for him.
Energy.
Time.
All of that, yeah.
All of it.
Emotion.
I just, I don't even know what to say about it. It just gets me upset that
I have no more drinking.
You know, for him. What were you drinking, Sam? You didn't tell us.
What are you drinking?
I have water today because I low-key have a hangover.
I have flavored water.
But
you have a what?
I said I'm drinking water. Damn, Sam.
Why?
Why you on my body? Hang up the call now.
Why you on my body, dirt neck? I feel like personally, okay, I feel like this is very, okay, if this is true, we're gonna go off the idea that this is true. If Drake had any intention of like having sex with this woman or
any part in anything,
that's mad fucked up, because you're not a regular person, Drake. Like, you know that like a lot of women would,
or like he's irresistible.
Yeah, right. Will flirt with you, anything. You already know that. And so like there's mad single women out there who would do that with you, for you, anything.
Or married women.
But that's the thing.
Like,
it's
literally
like,
anybody.
You know that you are that type of irresistible man. So why go after a woman who's in a committed relationship? And like,
and I don't think. Sorry. No, continue.
I'm not saying that like he's the only one at fault, because she definitely 100% is as well.
I feel like she has more.
She has more fault in it too. Yeah. But I feel like as like I said, like as a world star, like he put it, you should know a little bit better. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little bit unfair. I don't know if like you get what I'm trying to say.
No,
like,
I do.
Don't use your powers for bad is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
And then second thing I was gonna say, there was something else I was gonna. Second thing I was gonna say is that like I do feel bad for this guy, yes, but I'm not going like I said, we don't really know everything that happened. But
no, of course, but like just based off what he says, like 8 years, you have like I'm just going based off like his little comment.
Yeah,
thing.
But like I'm not not just men, but like people in general. Anonymous said he could have just hit up the two ugly hoes from the previous slide. Exactly.
Nah.
Deadass. But I feel like people have a tendency of playing victim, and I'm not saying that that's happening here, because we do not know what is happening in their relationship. Like, you could be with somebody for 8 years and it could be completely terrible, you know, and then you finally go and cheat on them, and they're the ones who are like crying, like, how can this happen to me, when they were like the abusive ones. I'm not saying that that's what's happening here, But it is a possibility that, like, they had a lot of problems. There was a lot of things going on, and she just couldn't take it anymore, or whatever. And things happen. Not saying that it's right to cheat, but we don't really know who's the victim in this situation.
Which we don't. But again, I'm just going based off like what we know, what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. I just still feel bad. I feel bad.
I feel bad for him too, though. But it seems like he's like on the road to recovery, because on his next on the next one, he's like, it's like a poem or something where he's like,
I'm fucking stem. No, because I was gonna say a joke, but I don't know. Okay.
What? Say the joke, Angelica.
No, I can't say the joke. Sam.
Why?
You're gonna get me like, I'm gonna be excommunicated from our own family.
Now you gotta say it.
No!
Okay.
I think you can put the pieces. Sam, put the pieces together. You're a smart girl.
I don't know. Hold on. Because if I have to put pieces together, I deadass don't know.
Oh, forget it.
I don't know. Okay.
Yo.
That's how we're gonna play it.
I can't even. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, but yeah, if exactly how this situation is portrayed, I do feel really bad for this man, and it sucks if that's the way that it happened. It really does suck, and I do feel bad.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the next slide. Boom. What do you call your parents? So me and Angelica were having a conversation earlier today, and we love you guys so much that we took it upon ourselves to include the conversation with you guys. We love them.
We what? Oh, yeah.
Wow. We what?
Speak for yourself, Sam.
Right.
Yeah. So what do you call your parents, Sam?
So I call my mom Mommy. And yeah.
I think that's so cute, Mommy.
Yeah.
No. Like, I'm gonna be a mommy, and then your daughter calls you mommy.
Forever.
So cute.
So she's like,
forever, right? Like, Sam, grow up.
Stop.
I call my parents, I call my mom Mama, and I call my dad Papa. For some reason, Samantha loves that. I don't.
It's really cute. I like it.
To me, it's like normal. So, like, when she told me she loves it, I was just like, what? Because, like, it's, you know, like, I know a lot of people say Mama or Papa. But I call Mama and Papa.
I think it's cute. Anonymous said Mommy and Daddy.
I think it's adorable. Mommy and Daddy.
I feel like that's super, like, classic. Well, I feel like classic is Mom and Dad.
Mom, Dad. I never met anybody who called their parents Mom, Dad. Mom, Dad. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just so...
It's so vanilla. I feel like, I do call my grandparents, like, Mama and Papa.
Really? I call my grandma Mommy, and I call my grandpa Papi.
Okay. Interesting. I've never...
But my other grandma, I call her grandma.
It's so cute when, like, little kids call their dads Papi. It sounds so cute to me.
Right, because they're little boys. And
yeah.
Like, oh, so cute. Yeah.
But yeah, so... What do you guys call your parents? I know Anonymous said Mommy and Daddy.
And do you guys also feel like... Because I've heard this a lot. You said you call your mom Mommy, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like at a certain age you should stop calling your parents referring to them at a certain way? Do you know what I mean?
I get what you're
referring to them as a certain way?
I feel like no, but I feel like that's the way it is for a lot of people. Like, as when they hit a certain age, they just go to Mom and Dad. Right.
I don't feel like that happened with me and my siblings. Like, we still call them Mama, Papa.
Yeah.
And I have no problem. I actually really like that. I would rather that than, like, it just switch up out of nowhere and then I hear Dad.
And it's like...
You think so?
Only you got... Yeah. Like, I've never heard... Like I said, I call my grandpa Papa and my grandma Mama. Mama, but it's not like Papa and Mama. You know what I mean? And it's
like fast.
Yeah.
It's like a little pause.
Yeah. And, like, I've never heard anyone call their parents that. And I think that it's very unique to you guys. And I think it's really cute.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, I feel like... Also, like I was telling Angelica earlier, like, my mom, my aunts and stuff, I've heard them call their parents, which is my grandparents, Mommy and Daddy as well. And so, like, growing up and hearing, like, the adults calling their parents that, I'm like, okay, well, I can be older calling my mom mommy. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna stop calling my mom mommy. Like, what the
No, for sure. I wouldn't. I think I'm so. It's me calling my mom by her first name, and then I'm gonna get slapped. Or Miss, can you help me with this?
Okay, I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say it on the stream.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I just think it's really cute that some people like stick with what they grew up with and they don't grow out of it. I think that's a very like, you know how some people like they never grow up from one thing and it that just keeps them a child.
Yeah.
In some ways, I feel like that is low key with like me. Because I remember, like, oh my god, I would scream for my mom or my dad for anything, bro. Like, my brothers put me through hell. I remember, like, I don't know why I remember this one so vividly, but my brothers put me upside down on the stairs. I know, it just turned. But he put me upside down on the stairs, and I thought I was just going to fall, like, head first straight down the stairs. And I'm like, Mama! And no, I would cry, and I would be like, I want mama. Like, I always wanted, like, you know what I mean? I want mama, or I want papa, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know why that's, like,
I
don't know why I felt the need to share that, but that's so funny that I thought that I was going to fall down the stairs. No, because you wouldn't have me a sister right now if I didn't scream for my mama.
No, you just would have been, like, different. You know.
No! It's different. No. Moving on.
Okay, so did you wanna introduce this one?
I mean, I think it's self-explanatory. Travis Scott and Kylie go clubbing. I think it's because I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh,
I'm like Travis Scott.
Wait,
Courtney.
is Travis Scott is his last name, right?
I don't know.
Like, not his last name, but that's like what he goes by.
His government?
Travis Scott.
Oh, I don't know. Like, he goes by Travis Scott if we know him by that.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I thought I was confusing it.
Okay.
It's true. Well, anyway, they went clubbing and first of all, he was slapping her foot and that had me weak because, like, what the fuck?
Right.
I feel
I'm
like she was trying
so
to be
confused.
cute, like, put her foot on him, like, my foot's on you, and he, like, just turned around and just,
I'm like, my foot's on you. Right.
Like, why? Your immediate
like,
reaction is
straight up beating on the girl.
Like, it's the bruised ass feet for me.
Nah.
But I do want to say that I think it's really cute that even though they're not together, they still do
co-parenting.
things like this. Yeah, like co-parenting.
Oh, like they could still be cool even without being like
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like do stuff that friends do, not just like, oh, I'm not gonna curse you out whenever I see you. You know, like it's more.
Right. I respect when people do that. Like obviously, I respect if it's something like a bigger issue where you guys have to stop talking, then yeah, I respect it too. But I really like look up to people who like are like this, because God forbid this happens to me and I split with my partner and we have to raise a kid. I would hope that our friendship or our foundation was strong enough that we could still be cool to either raise them and to like have fun ourselves, you know, like let's go to a club, let's go to the beach. Like I would still want to have that connection if this was me. So this really makes me happy, to be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like this is also really good for the kid, even though the kid isn't here at the club. But like but like
it just shows that hey, even though they're not together, they are still good. Like they're still friends. There's like
I mean more than friends because they're friends. I feel
right. I know a lot of people whose parents do not get along, and now they're afraid to talk to one about the other, or like they're just they tiptoe around certain things with each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if Stormi seeing this or seeing their relationship and how it is, she just feels like a whole, you know? It doesn't feel broken or anything like that.
It's not halves, yeah. And I low-key want them to be together.
What?
I want them to be together, like I really do.
So, what is up with you and talking about the Kardashians' lives and the Jenners?
No, because they are so
and their man
cute. Like,
no, they are super cute. I'm not saying anything about that. But a couple episodes ago, you said something about Kourtney and Travis Barker and how you do not want them to be together as long as you live. Yeah. And I know it's killing you what she's posting on Instagram nowadays.
No.
It's literally killing you. You deactivated your account a while ago.
No. The issue is not about Travis Barker or whoever the hell it is. I don't care. My issue is that I feel like she needs to be with Scott.
No, she does not need to be with squats. I do not like squats. No, but I agree with Trav and Kylie. To be honest, I low-key see them getting back together.
Me too.
Like, in the future. I feel like there was no bad blood or something that crazy happened. I just feel like they just fell off for a little bit and maybe they'll get back together.
I agree. And I also feel like you always have, you're going to have a connection forever because, like, you have a baby.
Forever.
And, yeah, I don't know. I want them to be together. I agree.
But I don't agree with the Scott still.
Once Courtney and Scott get back together, you're going to see it here on the girls' room. Once Kylie and what's his name, Travis Scott get back together, you're gonna see it here on the girls. And I'm gonna have a party hat on, bro. I'm gonna be so happy.
I'm not gonna be happy about Scott and Courtney, but I will be happy for Kylie and Trav.
Okay.
Trav! Yo, you're so late. Yo, I do not like how the
I'm like, what the fuck? What is she laughing at?
She's like, what's so funny?
What's funny? You're acting mad funny on screen.
Shut
and
up.
For what?
No, we need to find that video for sure, though. But okay.
Okay. We're gonna move on over to the question of the week. We didn't really get a lot of feedback on the question of the week, so we're kind of mad at y'all. But
it's be kind of mad at y'all.
I didn't even think about what my deal breaker in a relationship or friendship is. Oh, I know.
I feel like
I know what my deal breaker in a friendship is.
What is your deal breaker?
My deal breaker in a friendship is judginess, OD.
Okay. Or like jealousy. Why not that?
Jealousy, yeah. I mean, jealousy, yes. Of course, that's a deal breaker. But I mean judginess in the sense of, like, if I vent to you.
And you, like, judge me by...
I was with this guy last night. And you're like, you're with that guy last night. Like, you just met him. Like, judging in a way that's, like,
when you get back with your exes and they're just, like, again. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, if you're trying to help me and give me, like, constructive criticism, that's different. But if you're just judging me off of what I'm doing, it's like, I don't think that we're going to work as a friendship, my love.
I agree. For me, for both relationships and friendships, my number one is respect. I feel like if I feel disrespected in any either relationship or friendship, it's 100% over. Like, even if I do stay for another week. No, give me back. Give me back.
Nope, don't take back.
I take it. That is, it's you starting the whole life over just so you can say it first. No, but for sure, number one for either, no matter what relationship I'm in, even with family, to be honest, if I don't feel respected, if you disrespect me in any way, I am 1000% okay with cutting you off or like not having that same relationship with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just distancing myself. I'm 1000% okay with that. That's for sure my number one. I don't know any other. Well, for relationships, obviously, I feel like this is for everybody. Cheating, but I know some people do like forgive other people. Mm-hmm. But for me, 100% off the table. Friendships, I feel like I don't know. Like this might be childish, but like I'm only 21, so like how much can I grow? Like, you know, okay, let's say me and you are like best friends. Like obviously we are because we're sisters, but like just friends, you know? Let's say me and you went to high school together and you have beef with this one girl, right? Or I have beef with this one girl, right? And you knew about it, but you're still friends with her. I feel like that's low-key a deal breaker, and here's why. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, that's their beef. Like, I'm still going to be friends with them, which is cool. I respect it. But for me, it's just like, if I'm calling you my best friend and you're hanging out with my enemy, that just doesn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So for me, it's like, if me and this person went through something like we cannot get back up, or they made me look so bad, or whatever the case is, and you're my best friend and you're still like hanging out with that person or whatever, I would not trust you as much, or like I would feel iffy about calling you my best friend. You know what I mean? Like, not saying I would completely cut you off, but like you just wouldn't be my number one anymore.
I agree. And I think it definitely matters when it's like a best friend, because it's like
Mhm.
if it's just a friend, like if I just have a friend and they're beefing with somebody, I'm not automatically gonna beef with that person too. But whoever my
Right.
best friend beefs with, I'm not necessarily gonna beef with them, but they're like
No,
not
but,
really
like,
in my friend group circle, nothing.
I feel like there's certain boundaries at that point
Yeah.
where you just don't cross.
Mm-hmm. It's like that, like playing both sides is like corny, especially when there's like a lot of disrespect happening, because it's like, bro, you're cool with this person and they're being mad disrespectful towards me, and you're still
Mhm.
cool with them, like, nah.
Right, and you were supposed to be my best friend, or like, you know, like best friends always are like, oh, I got your back no matter what, and if I don't see that from you, then you're not that, you know?
I agree. 100.
Of course you do.
10%.
It's you taking that too.
I'm taking that too. But yeah. So we only had really one response from Melissa, and she said, dun 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 dun, inconsistency. And I couldn't agree with that, but I don't feel like it'll be a deal breaker. I mean, it depends for me.
On
Like if
what?
I'm just like getting to know somebody as a friend or as, okay, no,
Like a potential partner.
I take it back. As a partner, yes.
You can't just take things from me and take things back.
I take it back for myself.
No.
As a partner, inconsistency for me is a deal breaker. Yes. But in a friendship, inconsistency is not a deal breaker, only because I know that everybody has a life. I know that like life happens, shit happens. I'm not their number one priority, especially if they have kids, especially if they have like a career. Like, you know, I know like those posts like, oh, don't let people tell you that they don't have time. But like, it's really true. Like, some people just don't have time.
And when they do have time, maybe you're just not one of those people they want to spend their free time with or talking to. They have other things that they want to do, you know? And you just have to grow up, respect it, and take it as an adult.
Like, I'm the type of friend where if somebody doesn't, like, if I have a friend and they're not...
She's already lying. She's stuttering.
No, and they're not responding to me as much as they used to, or hanging out with me all the time, or I just can't talk.
Are you throwing shots at me?
At who?
Me.
No, but yes, I
Because
am.
ever since I've been hanging out with Casey, I don't hang out with you that much, and she feels some type of way about it, and that's why are you taking Patty from me because of that?
It's a deal breaker, and that's why Patty is gone.
No.
No, but like for real, like I don't take offense to stuff like that because, like I said, shit happens, life happens. I get it. I've been inconsistent with friends before, so I cannot be mad at people being inconsistent towards me. But when it's in a relationship, like I said, I guess it just depends too. Like if something really big or like something happened in their life where they're not being consistent with me because of that or whatever, then I'm gonna understand and be like, okay, like whatever. But if they're just being inconsistent because they just like are trash, then that would be a deal breaker for me as well.
I feel like I'm a little bit still immature in some ways, of course, but with you saying like they have lives and stuff, 100% I agree. Like if my friend were to text me, or if you were to text me, hey, sorry I didn't reach back to you, I was at work, or like, you know, something like that, I would understand it. Or you don't even have to like explain yourself at all. You could just text me the next day and be like, continue whatever we were talking about before. But like I low-key still feel some type of way like about it, you know? I'm not saying you like it's not okay. Like I'm sure you do feel some type of way about it, like, but you understand, you know? Like I understand, but I do feel some type of way about it, and I'm just like, I get a little sad when Samantha doesn't text me back.
Yo,
it was a long time ago.
Higher fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. Leave. Because I'm the one who be texting you and you don't be responding.
She's a liar. Don't fucking lie.
I'm the one always texting you and you don't respond to me.
Liar.
Whatever, bro.
No, she's for sure lying. I would text Samantha and I won't get a response for a day or two. And I would, not even, an hour could pass and I won't get a response for Sam and I'll get so sad.
Yo, I can't even. I can't.
And I bawl my eyes out. Ask Casey. Swear to God, ask Casey.
Casey, if you're on this live, he's gonna lie for you, bro.
Casey's sleeping. We're on the background and watch him be taking a whole nap right now.
He's literally snoring. as we speak. Literally.
No, but I agree with everything you said, and I agree with Melissa's comment.
What was her comment?
Inconsistency, bitch. Keep up. Like, what the fuck?
That's not a comment. That's an answer. That's a response. The fuck?
Whoa,
I'm
comment,
looking
answer,
here to see if
response,
she
same
commented.
fucking shit.
But yeah.
Huh?
I was looking on the stream to see if she commented for real, but there's no comment.
Bitch, you know I can't even see the comments. Like, you're the one who reads them out to me.
Well,
and everybody.
sometimes you surprise me and you see them.
No, barely. It's if it's not delayed, but it's always delayed for me.
Okay.
You don't care.
So, next, Lloyd. What are some of your pet peeves? Boom. So.
Yeah, so we asked you guys what are some...
Okay, go.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. No, I don't want to think... You already switched to slide?
No.
Okay. So we asked you guys this question, and we decided to do the same, like, idea as, like, our last episode, where we make our own slides and we, like, tell you guys. But can I, like, say something about our last presentation before we continue?
Oh, yeah, you had something to add, didn't you?
Okay, so remember our last my last slide, what was it? Trends, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like cow print.
What did you get? I
Right?
think you bought something.
So I got a new phone. Haha. It's a small flex. But I got a new phone. And I thought this was so cute.
No, this is the thumbnail right now.
No, it's the nails. No, tell me this case is not cute.
It is cute, and that's what I was saying. Like, cow print is cute.
No, okay, but I do have something to say, because I did say on my thing that I don't like cow print when it's a whole thing, like a whole shirt, whole pants. I like trims or like little accessories about it. So this just counts as one of them. So I'm not completely going back on my word, but I do own something cow print now. So yeah. Okay, we can continue.
So, I'm gonna go first this time, and I'm gonna give you guys my little slide of my pet peeves. So, boom. I'm just gonna go in order. So my no, this is like a really big pet peeve of mine. Like it makes me so angry. So you see the first picture, how I'm gonna use my little pointer, how she has a before and after, but her after is before, like her after is first and her before is second.
Oh,
that makes me so angry, and I don't know why it causes so much anger inside of me, but it really, really does. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? And you know what I think it is? It's because when people are like before and after, I want to have like a little sense of surprise. Like, okay, this is how you look before.
And that's the first thing you see.
Exactly. Like, you're taking away.
Yeah.
You should not have even did before and after. Just do.
I don't know, but when things are like this, I like get confused. Like for like a quick 3 seconds, I'm like, what did I just like? I like have to take a second to like, you know?
Yes, I know what you mean, and it's like, ooh, it pisses me off. Like, do you even know what a before and after is? Like, do you know why it's called before and after? You might as well just call it after before, because you're doing it wrong. And just if you're not gonna do it right, don't do it at all. Like, it just makes me so freaking mad. Dumb. Don't do that. If you're gonna do before and after, do before, do after. That's it. And if you just want to do after and before, take out the before and just put it after. That's it. Boom. Okay, that was my first pet peeve, guys. Second pet peeve is people who stop in the middle of the street while they're walking to either text, to tie their shoes, to anything. Like, they just stop. And they
in the middle of the street
walk around them. That really pisses me off. Like,
you do that all the time.
I don't do that. Whenever I have to text or tie my shoe or anything, I literally pull over like a car and I go to the side of the street, or like I go to like somewhere where there's not a lot of people. That shit makes me so angry. Or like when people, and like, okay, the bottom one kind of like ties in. The one that's complete, like right under it, ties into this too. People, like when you're walking out of a store. And, okay, so like, let's say it's like you walking out the store and someone else walking out of a store, and they just walk out and just stop right there at the entrance to figure out where they have to go. Like, there's people behind you who are trying to leave the store and know where they're going. So what are you doing? Now I have to wait for you to move, or I have to like say excuse me and wait for you to move. Like that blows mine. And then the escalator is when, oh my gosh, I think this pisses me off because it like triggers my anxiety a little bit. When you're getting off an escalator and the person in front of you is getting off mad slow. So like they step off of the moving part already and they're on the platform that doesn't move and they're just there trying to figure out which way to go or on their phone because now you're coming. Like you can't stop. So you're going like full speed into them and there's nowhere for you to go except to either bump into them, try to like go around them or say excuse me. Like that shit is so inconsiderate. Like what is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Whenever I'm on an escalator, I get off. Like once I step off the moving part, I'm off. Whether I know where I'm going or not, I'm gonna get out other people's way because what is wrong with you? Okay. The next one is people who make these mistakes. Like I know that I'm not like, what's the word? A scholar when it comes to like writing, but I try my best. And people who do this piss me off. When they use am instead of I'm. Like when they, instead of saying I'm so tired, they're like I'm so tired. Ugh, that makes me so angry. And then people who use for instead of so. So they'll be like, oh, I want to go to the park so I can take a jog. Or have a jog. Or jog. It'll be, I want to go to the park before I can jog. What? Like hell?
Very illiterate.
Very illiterate. Why are you speaking that way? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It blows mine so bad, bro. And then when people, okay, so the last one, the comfy one, I know how like comfortable is spelled comfortable, but when people write comfy instead of comfy, it blows mine. Like I know that
you sounded like you said the same word.
Comfy and comfy. It makes me so angry. Like I know what you're trying to do because of how the word is spelled, but no, just don't do that. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Anonymous commented and said, or when people go on the escalator to walk up, meanwhile there are stairs right next to the escalator. Exactly. But you know what? I used to do that too. Like I would get on the escalator and I would walk up the escalator because it makes it way faster than just.
No,
but I only do that if there's no one on the escalator. Like I'm not gonna make people move on my way because I want to walk up the escalator.
No, I really see you say excuse me and bumping into everybody.
But like I feel like now I don't do that anymore, and it is like it doesn't really make sense. But like when I was younger, I used to do that, and people would be like, "Oh, it don't make sense." But if you think about it, it makes it mad fast because you're walking up and it's pushing you up. So like you're going like 3 times the speed. You're just getting there faster. Okay. My next pet peeve is when people braid their fucking dog's hair like this. It makes me cringe. Like, why is this happening? I feel like personally, dogs, like, first of all, it looks painful. It looks like it's too tight. It looks like the dog can't blink. It looks like he's not having a good time. And it's tacky. Like, I don't know why, but it reminds me of like when I was younger and I would have like those Barbie dolls and the hair was mad bad, like they have bad hair. It gives me that vibe. Like, why are you doing that to the dog? It doesn't look cute. Every time I see a picture of a dog like this, I can't. It just makes me feel nasty. Don't like it.
Nasty.
The one on the left is cotton balls. If you know me, you know that I do not like cotton balls. I guess it's more of a phobia than a pet peeve, but to me it's all the same. I do not like cotton balls. They're disgusting. I don't know what the fucking use is for cotton balls. Anything you can do with cotton balls, you can do with tissue. And yeah,
no, not true.
For everybody asking, I do use Q-tips. People are like, oh, so you like cotton balls? Yo, I do use Q-tips. The middle of the Q-tip is not cotton. The middle of the Q-tip is different material. Only the ends are cotton, so that it don't touch my hand. So, makes sense. But yeah.
Literally, wait. Before you continue.
What?
Cotton balls are more absorbent than tissue. So that's why I like using them. Just saying.
Continue. Okay, but like, what I'm
continue
is that I don't use cotton balls for what cotton balls are used for. I use tissue instead, and they still get the job done. Like, when I used to take off my nail polish, I use tissue.
I like cotton balls better.
When I put like stuff on my face, like you know how sometimes you need the cotton pads. I can't even think about it. Let's just move on to the next topic. I can't even talk about it.
Yeah, I really want to like know this life. And yeah, wait, before you continue, I want to know if it's the same thing of why I have you. So let's continue.
Probably not. So
What?
I just don't like loud ass people. People who are mad loud, screaming all the time. Like this girl in this picture is just screaming at the top of her lungs. For what? Why are you so loud right now? Unless it's like a party situation or like, I don't know. But like just loud people annoy the fuck out of me. And it is a really, really big pet peeve of mine. So that's mine.
I don't think I am that loud of a person. Number one, and Samantha loves me, so I don't know where this is coming from.
It's a pet peeve of mine when you're loud, when you yell, and I'm
no, it's not. Yo, you literally yell with me. What are you talking about? Yo, she's such an actor.
No, but it is a pet peeve of mine.
No, I think it's more of a pet peeve of mine when it's like unnecessary. Like, Sherry was doing that party, and everybody was being too loud, so I had to be louder. But like, if we're like in the street and someone's like being mad loud,
or like
or like we're in the store and someone's mad
loud. Yeah, or they're in the store, it's mad early, or like it's not the vibe. Like it's a very calm environment, and they come in like, excuse me. It's like, let's not do all of that. Okay, so we can go on to Angelica's slide of pet peeves. Okay.
No problem. Okay, so there are two in here that I didn't add, but I'm just gonna say them really quick. So you know how like, oh my god, Sam does this all the time, or used to do it all the time, but like I would put the volume either at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like in nothing in between. It has to be a 0 or a 5. And this girl would literally put it at 16 if I put it at 15. And then I'll put it, and then she'll put it at 13, and I'll have to change it again. Like, it just annoys me. Or if she was the one to raise up the volume and she stopped at 17 or 18, I would round it up to 20. Like, it's just so annoying. Like, I just don't like the look of it. Like, it has to be even. And I have, like, watched TV before going to sleep. And if 10 is too loud or 5 is too low, I just legit just stop watching TV. And I'll just, like, go on my phone. Like, I swear to God. I would, like, sit in bed. 10 is too loud. Okay, let's go to 5. 5 is too low. Can't hear anything. What's the point? I'm just going to go on my phone until I go to sleep. Like, that's just what it is. So then on my screen, it, like, low-key ties into it. But, like, long toenails. You know when they grow it out to be longer than your actual toe? That shit is disgusting, no?
Yeah, I can't do.
Am I wrong?
No, I agree.
I'm not wrong.
I agree.
And then this one is acrylic toenails. Acrylic toe. What the hell is even that? Like, why is that a thing? Acrylic toenails. Like, that is just, like, it bothers me so much. Like, especially, oh my God, I can't tell you how many times I've been around people, or I'll go to a shoe store or something, and someone will take off their sneaker, and their toenails are mad long. Like, did you size your foot, or did you size your foot and your toenail?
Right.
Like, it makes no sense to me. I want someone to understand, like, explain it a little bit. Anyways, okay, now to go back from the beginning. I don't like black and white combo.
I like black and white combo.
Like, no, you don't.
Yes,
I don't like black.
Believe me.
Mama, I'm live! My mom literally... I don't like black and white combo. Again, it's gonna be mad low now. Meaning, I don't like an all-white shirt with black pants.
I think it's
or an all-white. I feel like that's so old. Or like walls. I don't like when one is white, one is black, one is white, one is black. Like,
I think it looks classy.
Like,
it gives me a classy vibe.
It does not give me. It gives me very much. Like, I don't know, just old. It's just too like tacky. I feel. I don't like that. So I would rather black on black or white on white or like white and something else and black and something else, not together. Have I done it? No. But anyways,
what are you wearing now?
Next.
What are you wearing now?
I'm wearing a white, and these are
black.
No, they're navy blue. And I will post it on my Instagram today if you guys really want. Anyways, so this one is Samantha's foot. I don't like feet in general. Like, feet to me are just so, like,
not even my foot.
That's your foot. Yo, and it's so, like, the picture itself is funny to me and Sam, maybe to you guys, but those two toes are the only thing supporting Sam's body that day.
And I was
like, literally. She was on the chair leaning forward, and that was the only thing holding her up. And I was like, anyways, so I don't like feet, bro. Like, feet in general, they just, like, put me in a really bad mood. Oh my god, another thing that I forgot to add is candy. Do not like candy. I like candy. I only like chocolate. I only eat chocolate. But the smell of candy alone will literally get me upset and put me in the worst mood ever. Like, I do not want to be around you. I do not want to, like, whatever we were doing, I'm gonna, like, remove myself because I don't like the smell at all. The sloth is, I do not like slow walkers, especially if you cannot get around them, bro. Like, at all. Like, you know how, like, someone's mad slow, right? Or, like, there's mad people coming from all directions, so you can't, like, go around them, so you just have to wait for an opening, and that's just, like, annoying, no? Like, it just bothers me.
No.
What else? What was this one? Oh my god, shoes or outside clothes on the bed. That is dirty. I feel like you were not raised right. 100%. You were not raised right, especially if your shoes are on the bed. Like,
yeah,
clothes is one thing I feel like, but your shoes? Sorry. I don't know. I don't like them. Acrylics, of course. What you call it? Sam is here because...
Bro, why are my lips changing color?
What?
Do you see it up close? It's like... It's okay. I'll record it.
Nah, fucking weak. What? Anyways, Samantha is on my slide because I don't like rude people. And... do not like rude. I cannot stand rude. Like, if you're rude, especially for no good reason. For no good reason, if you... like, you're doing the most. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could go to McDonald's or something, and someone will be mad rude to the cashier for doing their job or something. You know? Like, unnecessary. Like, anyways. I'm in this picture because it's a selfie of a lock screen. My other pet peeve is, it, like, annoys me when people are their own lock screen. Like, a selfie as their own lock screen. That doesn't annoy anybody. Like, lock screen, home screen, like, why are you there? Like, we get that it's your phone. I don't think it's cute. And I know Samantha thinks it's cute because she likes to, like, show off her pictures when people don't know her on social media. And if she just happens to turn on her phone, they could see it and be like, oh my god, that's a fire-ass bitch. That's what it is.
Why would anybody be that close to my phone?
Anyways.
I'm fucking...
I don't know. It's just so annoying. It annoys me so much to the point where, like, I've never done it. Samantha's gonna bring up the one time that I was like, it was a funny picture of me, like, fake sleeping, and I put it as my lock screen for, like, a couple of days as a jokey joke. As a little jokey joke. And not anymore. But I've never done it. Never had a selfie as my lock screen or wallpaper in my life. The little, who is this, a princess? I don't even know, but she's waiting. I hate waiting on people, bro. Like, if I'm ready, I do not want to wait on you. But I expect people to wait on me, you know, like, while I'm getting ready. Like, I could be getting ready and everybody could be ready. I'm like, okay, wait for me. But I do not like waiting on people.
Okay,
like, I know. The phone. Okay. You know when you get a new phone, especially the newer iPhones? And, like, they take it out the box and they put the phone down and they, like, move it around and, like, blah, blah. It annoys me that you're scratching your camera.
Gotcha.
Samantha does not have a case on her phone. Like, no protection on her phone.
See, I'm gonna show
and she
you
was literally,
how
like...
the liar Angelica is. Because I literally have a case on my phone right now. It's right here. Go on. Go on.
Yo, literally, this is the first time in maybe years. You want to show them your old phone? Mad cracked up. This phone, she doesn't like. And not even that, Sam. Is your camera still poking out?
No, Angelica.
Yes, it is. It's still poking out. No, she's fucking lying. You're lying. You know it's poking out.
Look from the side. Is my camera poking out? No.
Let me see.
Well, it's here.
Well, I'm delayed. Well, point is, I do not like it. Like, literally so much so, like, I have a screen protector on my camera.
So that's why your pictures come out like that.
What? Like, I have it on my phone and I have it on my camera, but this case specifically has like the four corners that like lift it up a little bit. But like that annoys me when like their phone, like people's phones in general, are just like flat down and like move around the desk or something, and like I just feel like you're scratching the camera. And this last picture in the corner, is like you could have a theme, right, in your room, in your living room, whatever. And it will be like, let's say black, white, gray, right? Mm-hmm. Or like, no, let's just say gray, white, yellow, right? And all of a sudden I see purple. Like, if it doesn't match the theme, I do not, it just annoys, like, I just feel bothered, you know?
Yeah.
Like, in my room, it's gray, white, and gold. That's all you see. Like, that's all that, when you come into my room, that's all the colors you see. Like, you won't see a pop of pink at a random time or, like, orange anywhere. Like, you won't see that. And it just annoys me when things don't match a certain theme or something, if that makes sense.
I feel you.
Do you, though? Because your cats don't match my theme, except Patty.
Whatever.
No, her cats don't match anything.
Yes, they do.
See, rude people. This is what I mean. Unnecessary.
No, that's why you put yourself here.
Unnecessary.
So, we got one response, also from the pet peeve situation.
No, we got two.
Oh, okay. We did. So, Lacey said her pet peeve is talking to a guy and starting to like him and then finding out his wiener is small. Biggest bro. All I'm going to say about this is that I agree.
All I can say about this is, relatable. For Sam.
No, bitch, you put yourself in that hole. Don't try to drag me.
Okay. Nah, we in the same. I don't want to hear it.
Yo, I can't. I can't. Why? Yeah.
Because if I'm going down, you're going down.
If I'm going down, you're going down.
Next.
Okay, next. So, as Akia said, people who constantly disrespect my time. I feel like that ties into like what you said about waiting. You're like waiting on people.
Yeah, I don't like waiting on people, but
Yeah,
I do expect them.
I agree.
I agree.
So we have entered the end of our episode 5, and we are just so happy and grateful that we have all these viewers, and you guys consistently come on and watch us talk shit and allow us to just express ourselves. What's funny? Okay.
No. Oh, nothing.
So, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Angelica, do you want to say anything?
No, just thank you guys for watching and supporting and getting the word spread that we are doing this. Right. And showing love.
So we're gonna end this episode, and we will see you guys next Tuesday for episode 6. I can't believe it was episode 6 already, but it is. And yeah, so